You are now tuned into Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes.
Activating paid media. Engaging Facebook advertising. Launching Facebook Business Manager.
Hello everyone and welcome to Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes. I'm Seth Jessica, the Emerging Media Manager at Homes for Heroes. And on today's episode of Digital Dive, I'm going to walk you through the steps of setting up your Facebook Business Manager and your Facebook ad account to get you going on your Facebook advertising. Now, if you tuned into the last episode of Digital Dive, I showed you how I showed you the steps of setting up your Facebook business page properly. And if you jumped ahead and just couldn't wait for the next episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes, you probably saw that you could place advertisements on Facebook directly from your Facebook business page. Now, if you did this, or if you are so inclined to start doing this, I'm going to tell you to stop. Please do not place any more ads directly from your Facebook business page. So let me show you why. So if you go to your Facebook business page, on the left-hand side column, there's going to be these two tabs, Promote or Visit Ad Center. If you click on either of those tabs, it's going to take you to this page where you can set up Facebook ads directly from your page. The problem is that this Ad Center does not give you any access to the great tools that Facebook has to optimize and set up your Facebook ad campaigns properly. So if you are placing ads directly from your Facebook business page, please stop, because you're essentially throwing away money. It is just a simple way for people to place ads, but it's not really giving you the power to optimize and set them up properly. And so the way that you would want to do it is you would want to set up your Facebook ads through your ads manager on Facebook. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to set up your Facebook Business Manager, which also sets up your Facebook ad account at the same time. And once you do that, you're going to have access to a library of tools that are going to allow you to set up your ads properly and allow you to analyze them and optimize them so you get the most out of your advertising dollars. So that's what we're going to do today. So why don't you say we jump into the Facebook Business Manager, and I'll walk you through the steps of how to set it up. So once you've created your Facebook business page, you're going to want to set up your Facebook Business Manager by going to business.facebook.com/overview. And in the top right-hand corner, you're going to want to click on that blue icon that says Create an Account. Now it's going to ask you to name your business and account name, and I suggest you just name it after the business page that you just created. And you can leave your name the same as long as it matches that, and enter your email address. And click Next. Next, you're going to want to fill in the information about your business. So once you've created it, Facebook is going to send an email to you, the account that you set up your business manager under, and you're just going to need to verify that you set it up. So once you have your Facebook Business Manager set up, you're going to be taken to this page, and it's going to look pretty empty. You're going to have this left-hand side column with all these options to go through and set things up. And I'm going to walk you through each one of these columns and walk you through the steps of all the important parts that you need to set up on your Facebook Business Manager. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to the Accounts tab, and you want to click on Pages. Now you're going to want to click on this plus add button and add a page. And then you can just enter in the URL from your business page. and paste it right in there. And it's going to give you the option, and you'll just select your business page and click on Add Page. Now, once it's added, just click on Close. The next thing that you're going to want to do is assign admin roles to it. So you're going to want to click on your name and make sure that your name shows up. And then you're going to want to give yourself full admin rights. So make sure that all these columns are clicked to the right so you can manage every aspect of the page, and then click Save. So the other thing that you can do from here is if there's anybody else that you're going to want to manage your Facebook business page, you can simply add them here by clicking on Add People, and then you can just enter their name and then give them access to everything. So you could also manage all their admin access from right here. So if I click on my name, I can see, well, I want to make sure everything over here is clicked to the right, and click Assign, and then Done. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add your ad account. So you just click on Accounts and click on Add Accounts, and then click on Plus Add, and then click on Add an Account, or I'm sorry, you're going to want to click on Create a New Ad Account. And for this one, just name it the same as what you've been naming your Facebook business page as well as your Facebook Business Manager. Make sure that they all match. Now, here is an important step that you want to make sure that you don't skip. You want to make sure that the time zone is correct for what your business operates under, as well as the currency. Make sure that those are set up correctly to what is important to your business. Anytime that you change the time zone or the currency in your Facebook Business Manager, it's going to reset and create a new ad account for you. So make sure that you have it set up correctly before you start placing ads, because you want to make sure that all the data that you're collecting in your ad account isn't reset in case you get any of this information wrong. Again, this should be set up to whatever is relevant to your business already, but just double check it and make sure that you don't skip past this mindlessly. So then you'll just want to click on Next. So the next step you're going to want to do is make sure that you're setting up the ad account for the right business. So make sure that you select the business page that you're going to be advertising for. As you can see, Facebook says make sure that you don't skip past this. So again, just select your business and select Create. Now you're going to be able to set up the ad account permissions. So to give yourself permissions, you're just going to want to select your name, and then make sure that you turn on the Manage Campaigns. View Performance is going to turn on with that, and then you're going to want to click on Manage Ad Account. That will give you full permission to everything on your ad account, and then click Assign. Then you can click Close. The next tab that you should open and set up is your payment section. So click on Payments and click on Plus Add Payment Method. Now here you're just going to want to enter in your credit card information. That way, whenever you place an ad and run an ad, Facebook will automatically charge your credit card once it hits a certain threshold that you set up. Again, you're going to want to do this right now, because once you get into setting up and creating your Facebook ads, if you don't have your payment information set up, you won't be able to run your Facebook ads. So you might as well just go through the process and set it up now. So once you've done that, click Continue. and then go down to Security Center. Now, this is an important piece that you should always include when setting up your Facebook Business Manager. So there's two forms of account security. One is a two-factor authentication process for a business manager. So anytime somebody tries to log into your Facebook Business Manager, when you set it up, this two-step or this two-factor authentication process, Facebook will send you an email or send you a text to your phone with a password that you'll have to enter. And this just prohibits anybody from accessing your business manager without your permission. Next thing that you're going to want to do is add another admin to your Facebook Business Manager account. That way, if you ever get locked out, they'll always have access and they will always be able to get you in. So 2 important steps for adding another layer of account security. Now, one of the most important steps that I am going to highly recommend every single person take is set up a business verification. Now, this is just going to add another layer of trust to Facebook for your business as well as Facebook's users. Facebook absolutely loves businesses that verify themselves, and the way that they do this is they send mailing to the physical address that you've included in your business, in your Facebook business setup. And basically, they're going to send a physical piece of mail to this address with a password. And when you go into your Facebook Business Manager and enter that password that you received in the mail, that's going to verify your business. And Facebook absolutely loves businesses that are verifying themselves, especially when they run ads, because that they know that the address that they're providing is verified, and it's just another layer of trust that they can provide their users. So absolutely go through the process of verifying your business on Facebook. Facebook will reward businesses that do it. So the next thing that you'll probably want to do is set up your business information. Now, all of your business information should already be set up. It should have transferred over when you did set up your Facebook business page, and should transfer over into your Facebook Business Manager. But just go through here and make sure everything is correct and it's set up the way that you want. So essentially, those are the very few steps that you have to take to set up your Facebook Business Manager and get going with your Facebook ad account. Now that you have this all set up, you're probably wondering, what is this actually doing for me? Well, if you go up into the upper left-hand corner and click on this Business Settings tab, that will open a library of tools and assets that you now have access to. So you have a Creative Hub, which gives you check out your Facebook Creative and see how it matches up against Facebook's creative requirements. It also gives you suggestions and hints. You'll have access to your Facebook Ads Manager. This is actually where you place your Facebook ads. You have access to a library of measuring tools, so you can actually measure and analyze your Facebook ads. And one of the most important tools is you also have an audience manager where you set up your Facebook audiences. Now, I'm not going to go through each one of these in this episode, because in episodes to come, I'm going to show you how each one of these tools plays an important role in your Facebook advertising, and we'll go through each one of them at that time when they come up in future episodes. But for the meantime, this is something that you can certainly dig around in, and you can check out all these different tools that you now have access to. And if you have not already, I would just recommend that you click on this Business Manager tab right here. And this will take you to your Business Manager homepage. I highly recommend that you bookmark this page, and this way it just gives you easy access to whenever you want to open your Facebook Business Manager, and you can click on that sandwich tab and you'll have access to all these different tools which are available to you in your Facebook Business Manager. So that's it for today's episode. Very simple steps to setting up your Facebook Business Manager. And one of the most important and I think essential steps in getting your Facebook advertising set up properly. I hope that you guys found this helpful. It probably is a little bit, too early for you to really tell how all this stuff is going to play out until we get into future episodes, but you'll see how it all plays out as we go through more steps of setting up your Facebook ads and how these tools and the Facebook Business Manager all plays into that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's quick and easy episode of Digital Dive. Make sure that you tune into next week's episode as we get into the next step of setting up your Facebook ads to get you going and get you going successfully with your Facebook advertising. So if you're tuning in on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the Homes for Heroes YouTube channel and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way, every time we publish a new episode of Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes or the great podcast that I produce every Wednesday, Real Talk with Homes for Heroes, you'll get notified and you'll get some great digital marketing tips to help you grow your real estate or mortgage lending business. And also make sure that you like this video if you found this helpful. And any questions, comments that you have about today's episode, make sure that you leave them in the section below because we would love to be able to help you and answer your questions if we are able to. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Digital Dive. I look forward to seeing you guys next week.